normally, when we think about the price tag for busyness, we don't think about what it does to organizational performance. We think about how it's stressful, so much overwhelm when we're busy. But let's look at a couple of stats on how busyness affects corporate performance. 83% of workers spend 1/3 of their time in meetings. Now that may not seem like much, right? We all need to be in meetings, corporate environment, but here's the thing. Only 30% of them productive. So what does that mean? 70% of the meetings that we're in are unproductive. And that gets after the point that we all need quiet time to focus, to do our individual tasks, to not be interrupted. Have you ever had somebody come into your office and say, Peggy, do you have a minute? And you're thinking to yourself, I really don't. I really don't have a minute. I am so into what I'm doing. But you say, sure, I'll take a minute. But what happens? 1 minute turns into 5, turns into 15, turns into half an hour, and then you go back to start that task that you were working on, and you can't even remember where you left off. And that big idea that you had on your tip of your tongue, it is gone. And you end up paying what I call stop and start tax, right? You have to start all over again. And that is why busyness affects corporate performance, because it's not about getting the job done, reaching the finish line. It's not about peak performance. But in the hustle culture, so many times we get caught up in meetings. We get caught up in busy work, and it's not about results, but it's about looking busy.